All right, players getting ready to go. On the left side of your screen, we have Herman with Grixis, and on the right, we have David with Esper. David won a Badlands over the weekend with this deck, and this deck is also posted in our Discord server, and David has been crushing with it, so go check that out. Flooded Strand gets correct. Start the game for David.
Same things last time. Okay.
Underground Sea. Thoughtseize. All right, we're going to take a look at Herman's hand. It looks like Bloodstained Mire, Swamp, Underground Sea, Scalding Tarn, Flame of Anor. Ah, okay, so this is like the Wizards deck again. And, oh, man, what's this blue guy's... Thunder Trap. Yeah, Thunder Trap.
See, oh, we're doing Grixis.
Yeah.
Swamp.
Yeah, results.
Mire.
Whatever he did last
We'll take the
Okay, so the Thunder Trap Trainer is discarded. Moving on. Looks like Herman just drew a Ponder, which you might see fired off this turn, trying to get under Bowmaster. Crack Scalding Tarn now.
And I drew a Ponder.
Herman had a Flame of Anor in hand too, which is a synergistic card with the Wizards, like Thunder Trap Trainer.
Keep it on the top.
Ponder resolves. Herman draws a card and passes. Both of these players have good results at local competitive events for Legacy and other formats as well. You've seen Herman and David battling on stream with us for a while and are aware that they play pretty tight. But also, I should point out that they know how to attack a metagame. David, in some posts about the win a duel that he won over this past weekend, where he won a Badlands, how he expected the metagame to be a certain way, decided on Esper tempo, expecting to play against cards like Barrogoyf and Combo, and didn't think Temur Delver was going to be the right call, which is another deck David's been playing recently. So, while I wouldn't say Grixis Wizards or Esper Tempo will necessarily dominate your local metagame if you play at local events, or dominate if you're going to sign up to play leagues on MTGO with a rental account or whatever people are doing now. But players to watch for sure, and think about their deck decisions and why. Herman doesn't show up with jank thinking like, oh, I'll go 0-3 drop, but at least it will be fun. Herman's here to win all the time.
Yeah.
So Grixis Wizards, a deck that Herman believes in for the moment, it seems. And I don't know. That kind of finishes my thought on that, I guess.
green, white, something.
But we spent some time in the Discord, the 90s MTG Discord, which you should have joined by this point. But talking about sideboards and spreadsheets and how can we up our game, how can we, attack this current metagame. What about the Mika spawn? All that stuff. But these players are finding a way. Thoughtseize and having success. Thoughtseize reveals Abhorrent Oculus, a card we've seen a lot on stream recently. Flame of Anor, Spell Pierce, and Tamiyo Inquisitive Student, and a basic Swamp. The Abhorrent Oculus, it's been on stream a few times recently, and it's looked really good. Another card from Duskmourn that maybe people overlooked at first for Legacy, and slowly it's kind of getting its chance in the spotlight. It's chosen here by Thoughtseize, being respected by David for sure just now.
Choke here.
Okay.
This doesn't resolve,
Sure.
but that trigger
Yep.
will resolve, I
Alright,
think.
so you get a plate.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you have plates.
Yes.
The Abhorrent Oculus has been manifesting some cool things too. We've seen players on stream a few times flip over Bowmasters and Belful Strixes and stuff like that of the manifest creatures that come in off the top. Here's Tamiyo, Inquisitive Student. Another card to respect in the current Legacy metagame for sure. And, you know, if you're going to evaluate decisions made so far in this game, David chose the Oculus over Tamiyo. If Tamiyo ends up ultimating in this game and Herman wins because of it, that decision will look a little bit iffy, but David respected the Oculus. Knows it's capable of closing out a game.
Play a.
And he won't be able to beat Oculus plus a creature off the top every turn.
I will.
Plus
Cast.
Murktide. Okay. 3/3 6/6 rather. Murktide is in.
This
Card
one
hand?
is
Okay.
crazy.
4 cards in hand for David.
This is crazy. I was just like, I sat
this is
down,
like
I was
horrendous
like,
matchup.
Reanimator, lands. It's not bad.
You can see, you know, I stand. Oh, all right. Murktide is actually getting countered pitching Spell Pierce. Force of Will pitching Spell Pierce. I thought Herman said it resolves, but maybe I misheard. So Murktide may be getting countered here. All right. David has Force back up. Most likely that's going to win the counter war pitching Brainstorm.
You're good. Alright, it's in.
And then.
All right, now Murktide is in. 6/6 Murktide. Undercity Sewer gets wasted. Might as well. What I was gonna say was I stood next to or stood behind some of these players and watched their plays, and obviously we watched them on stream a whole bunch, but both of them know how to play to their outs. We're gonna see Herman navigate a now difficult position with this Murktide situation. Flame of Anor most likely won't be enough. We have to figure this out. At least not all on its own. And Tamiyo, if it flips over, will get smacked.
So, attack trigger.
Trigger.
And then before blocks.
Okay, so attacking with Tamiyo. Flame of Anor during attacks. That's getting Spell Pierce, though, so a little bit of a blowout here. Murktide will block. Tamiyo dies in combat. Herman attempted a sweet trick there, and it didn't work out. Gets attacked by a 6/6 Murktide now, and now a Tamiyo for David. Herman just fell way behind.
Sort of, honestly, like I didn't really play that much of it.
Oh, second.
Yeah.
Clue gets sacked by Herman. David's going to fetch now. Aviator says David's deck is sweet. I really enjoyed playing it. Yeah, this Esper deck, it's pretty cool. Undercity Sewer, Surveil.
You do? Oh, okay, I guess it is.
There was an advantage bar. It's all the way to the right now. Attacking with Tamiyo and the Murktide. Make a clue. Herman drops to 4. Brainstorm. That'll make Tamiyo a Planeswalker.
The lens runs surrender.
Resolved it like a Ponder. And Tamiyo is a Planeswalker.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, now a Ponder. Tamiyo at 4 loyalty. Herman needs removal off the top. Okay, Flame of Anor, draw 2. Herman scoops it up. Game 1 goes to David.
Now this is like an older build. 4, 5, 6, 7. This is worse.
Yeah, still here in 2025. A Thoughtseize can cripple your opponent's game for sure.
It was in the quarterfinals.
Just make the whole thing fall apart immediately. The first Thoughtseize took what? The Thundertrap Trainer,
No land.
and then
No land. No land.
Yep.
I'm like, wow.
I don't know.
And he was first seed. It was like so
Thundertrap Trainer got taken though,
The
right off the bat.
First seed and knocked out in the quarters.
So now Herman will be on the play. It looks like David is taking mulligan.
I went 3-0, double
AP says Thoughtseize was a mistake. You know what? You're brave, AP. You're brave.
One of the goblin tokens.
Okay.
Good luck.
I don't go.
That's
All right, so Herman starts off with a basic island. BJ says, "Can we appreciate Herman's lovely tie?" Herman doesn't mess around. Herman actually like dresses very casual, like a t-shirt and shorts for work, but then goes home, changes into a dress shirt and tie to come to FNM.
Box diamond. Comes into play against the jury step.
okay.
It's true. All right, here's a ponder for David. Yeah, you got to dress for success. That's what they say on TikTok, right?
Pass turn.
Such a basic swamp.
Whenever I hear really silly advice like "gotta dress for success," I assume people get it from TikTok. Monka is here. Taco Tuesday. We live to see it. Yeah, Monka's here, and Monka's thinking about tacos. Say hello to Monka in the chat, everybody.
You have one card in hand, right?
Yep.
There's the Thundertrap Trainer.
Well, you're
Finds a Brainstorm.
Alright.
Pass through.
He's got somebody to So,
Moving to combat.
moving to combat.
Taco Tuesday on Monka's mind.
It is exile. I will search. Is it tap or tap?
It's tap. Put into play tap.
Speaking of tacos, we have a food channel now in our Discord server. If you're into food, you like cooking, you like cocktails, you like going out to eat, whatever, or you just like looking at pictures of food for whatever reason, check out the food channel in our Discord. It's becoming a popular channel. It's becoming really popular. It has nothing to do with Magic except that Magic has food. People got other hobbies, you know.
Isn't going to flip anytime soon. So you could kill it, but then you will lose.
Okay, some people like eating, but don't like eating, but love pictures. Okay. Here's Colligan's command. It's getting dazed, though.
So these are 1/1s.
These are
Block the 2 1/1s.
sure. Take
Waste. Yep.
Waste on the Badlands could be pretty huge here. Orcish Bowmasters comes in. Herman's going to need red to function, it seems, to some extent. The deck is, it seems, primarily blue-black. Dr. Pepper, thank you for the resub with Prime. 11 months. We'll see if Dr. Pepper sticks with us for one more. Looks like Herman's holding a copy of Pyroblast. I can't see what else.
I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay, kind of petty theft the Bowmaster. It is returned to hand. Goes on an adventure. The Brazen Borrower does. Brainstorm. All right, Brainstorm resolves.
trigger I'll just after draw. Okay, I'll draw. I will choose to discard both of these.
Yep.
Draw 2.
Also, like,
There's also a decent draw.
so I went to the doctor. I'm like, listen, I'll drink, I'll smoke.
I will say 2. I will move to combat.
Yep.
All right, no further plays for David. Herman gets to untap and keep going. Finds a polluted delta. That could potentially find a Volk Tameo. AP with another deep cut. The adventure card always reminds me of Token Gate. Yeah, Token Gate was a big thing that happened with 90s MTG a couple of years ago, and we were like the main characters of one of the social media platforms that we won't name for an entire day. And it was a whole thing. It was a whole scandal. People were trying to take 90s MTG down. Bowlmaster. That'll make it harder for Tameo to flip. Bowlmaster was bounced earlier. There's an Orc Army. Looks like it could be a Surge foil. AP says history has vindicated you. You know what? I knew history was going to vindicate me anyway, so it's all good.
Go to secondary.
Don't you all goblin creatures have to attack and these are goblins, right?
Oh shit, you're right. Okay, alright, so I fucked that up.
But not him. All other goblin creatures. No.
That's okay, yeah, that's fine. So attacking for 5, 6.
Tameo blocks a 1/1 Orc Army. Herman hoping it'll be painless. Kaito ninjutsus itself in.
Before the ice spell,
Is it 0?
Duskmorn, I would argue, has been a big impact set for Legacy. Kaito, Bane of Nightmares, one of the top cards in Legacy these days. We saw the Abhorrent Oculus earlier, Ghost Vacuum, Overlord of the Belmerk. Metamorphosis Fanatic. There's another one. Anyway, Duskmorn, big impact set for Legacy. Unexpectedly, I would say. Brazen Borrow gets flashed in. Keith Master Flex, thank you for the resub. 38 months. I thought it is past bedtime for grumpy Legacy players. Only the ones in Europe. Only the ones in Europe are sleeping now.
Okay, you have 1 card in hand, right?
Yep.
The grumpy Legacy players in Europe are sleeping.
I'll try to
I will.
Pyroblast knocks out Kaito. Scott drops in the chat, says impactful but not format shifting, which is good in my opinion, referring to Duskmorn. I agree, Scott. Duskmorn is exactly what I want in a standard set. All right, here's another Thundertrap Trainer. What are we finding? Nothing.
Just non-creature, non-land.
Yep, go ahead.
AP asking how impactful do I think Duskmorn is compared with Onslaught? Yeah, what are the big cards from Onslaught? Well, other than fetch lands. I mean, the fetch lands obviously are a huge part of Legacy, but I'm thinking about non-fetch land cards. What's an Onslaught card that's like a Legacy staple? I'm blanking. Okay, Prismatic Ending. We'll remove Tameo. Wasteland takes out Volcanic Island. Lorien Revealed gets Island cycled. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty clear that Onslaught was a high impact set for Legacy because of the fetch lands. But other than that, there's not a lot, right? People naming Goblin Pile Driver and Birchlord Rangers both kind of irrelevant right now.
Sacrifice Deeps.
I can't think of any others. Maybe. Oh, Chain of Smog. Is Chain of Smog the winner? Is Chain of Smog the biggest impact Legacy card at this moment? Going off memory, it's really hard.
Sack a non-token.
Okay, Shieldred's Edict. Gonna kill Bowmaster.
Untap.
Yep.
Keys.
I want to match recently because someone misclicked.
Token creature. Oh no. Tameo.
All right, people are misclicking on MTGO. Attacking with a Thunder Trap Trainer. Yeah, Chain of Vapor might have had the longest run as a non-fetch land card from Onslaught. But in current Legacy here in 2025, I think Chain of Smog might be the biggest one. A Pedo Alchemist? Yeah. All right, well, it's seeing some Legacy play, I guess.
Pretty much does everything. Not even the point in doing this.
Okay, 2 cards on back on top. Flooded Strand will shuffle them away. Tameo and Thundertrap Trainer on Herman's side. Not looking bad for Herman at the moment. Is Herman Hellbent? I believe so. Ooh, Baragorf. Ouch. It's pretty powerful.
5, right?
Planeswalker, sorcery, land, instant creature.
Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Give me.
Okay, so a Baragorf changes the whole conversation that I was just having by myself. 5 power on this Baragorf. Herman has a clue. Gonna make another one by attacking with Tameo. Sirius Poe. Thank you for the resub with Prime 11 months. Primetime programming. What did everyone do for dinner tonight? You know what? Drop your dinner picks in the chat. In the Discord, I mean.
Oh shit. Okay. I believe you.
It's ready.
No, I believe you. All right.
Or in the chat. Tell us what you're ready for dinner.
Yeah. Draw 2.
Yeah.
Draw 1. Draw 2. Okay. Interesting.
Tameo flips. Dr. Pepper drops some bagels.
Lands are.
All right. Keith Master Flex had a nice dinner, it sounds like.
I'm gonna eat Sajiri Step and
Chicken fajitas.
let's say Sajiri Step and
Prismatic Ending takes out Tameo. It's pretty good.
how many are left?
4.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. That'll make sure.
Yep.
Untap. Tip 2. Go to tab. Draw.
Ponder resolves. Herman maybe with... Oh, all right. We're going to see the hand. Plague Engineer gets taken by the Thoughtseize. I was going to say Herman with a little bit of... this is not going well for me energy right now. Swords Plowshares takes out the Thunder Trap Trainer. Big attack with the Baragorf and the 2/2 Orc Army.
So it's going to be -1.
Oh, yeah, right.
So it's going to be 5.
So this is hitting you for 4, so is it equal
So
to
that
its
puts you third.
Damage double, I think.
yeah. 1, 2.
Baragorf's ability triggering now. Baleful Strix or Bowmaster. I think Bowmaster will likely be the pick here. Yeah, that makes sense. The rest go into the graveyard.
I knew I was getting Strix, but the surprise Bellmaster.
Yeah.
Wait, what the hell is that? Sorry.
Yeah.
This is a land. Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm dead. Herman scooping it up. The match goes to David. GG's. I was hoping to see the Wizards pop off, but not this time. Yeah, we did have a Murktide earlier on stream. We did have a Murktide. That card's still out there wreaking havoc on the meta.